Good morning, puppies. Hey, Chevy, you good boy. It's a new day. It's a new week. It's Monday. But why are you biting his face? That's not what we do on Mondays. That's what we do on Wednesdays. Yeah, Wednesdays. Hey, well, what? Diesel, hey. No, we don't bite at all, okay? We don't bite. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So, I'm just getting all my stuff ready to go here. We're gonna go hop in the truck and we're gonna take off towards Lethbridge with that tarp load of glass that we loaded last week. Should be a lot of fun. Glad you're here. Need some company. Can get lonely on the road.
And off we go. What's that over there on the left? Somebody's getting a spanking. Oh, and getting towed. Uh-oh. Oh, holding her head in her hands. She's getting towed. I bet you she's getting a DUI. Or she's driving without a license. There's a few reasons why a police officer can impound your vehicle on the spot. Either you were doing over double the speed limit, I think, or you were driving excessively fast, or you were drinking and driving, or you're driving without a license, or if you have an outstanding warrant for your arrest. You know, those are a few reasons why a police officer up here could confiscate and impound your car on the spot. So something's going on over there. Somebody was very bad. They're getting a spanking with handcuffs. The Headingley police around here, like we're in Headingley, Manitoba here, just west of Winnipeg, they don't joke around. The RCMP here are pretty serious. Speed limit going through here is 70 kilometers an hour, and they enforce that. As they should. But specifically here, they really enforce that. Well, we lost our sunlight pretty quick. I stopped for a little nap just past Brandon, Manitoba. So I drove about 3 hours and stopped for a 2-hour nap. Didn't sleep so well last night, I guess, or not as long as I wanted to, which often happens when I'm at home because, you know, I don't want to go to bed too early. I want to enjoy the evening, and then I end up getting less sleep than I probably should. So when I get back on the road, it's nice to have a little nap just to get back into the swing of things. I'm now past Regina already on the Trans-Canada, almost at Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Gonna stop there for some fuel and coffee. Still hoping to make it to Red Cliff, Alberta. About another 3 hours or so, I think, something like that. So the weather's been getting cold again, and there's an extreme cold warning out, which usually means that the temperatures are dipping below 30 degrees. So, that's 30 degrees, like minus 30 degrees Celsius. It's like negative 20 something Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna buy some anti-gel here to put into my fuel tanks. Even though I'm putting Canadian fuel in here, I just don't like to take chances with that. For those of you new to my channel, a few years ago, my fuel gelled up in Saskatchewan here, north of Regina, towards Saskatoon, in a town called, what's that town called again, where it goes to a 2-lane, goes through the town? Dalhousie? No, not Dalhousie. Chamberlain, yeah. And my fuel started to gel up, and it was minus 60 outside that night. It was one of the coldest nights we've had in a very, very long time. And I'm just tying my shoes here. Fuel gelled up, and I almost got stuck out in the middle of nowhere, and all the tow trucks were rescuing other trucks that had froze up. And my only option was to either call the police to come and get me and bring me to a warm place with Diesel, because Diesel was with me. This was about 3 years ago, I think. 4? No, more than that. Maybe 5 years ago already. Wow. Oh, time flies. Anyway, we ended up staying in a motel because I barely limped the truck into Chamberlain, and then we stayed at the motel there, and it's not a pet-friendly motel, right? So, I had to convince them to let Diesel stay in the motel room with me, because I said, it's minus 60 outside. I'm not leaving my dog in the truck or outside. And I didn't have to argue with them. I mean, they had a heart. They had a soul. And they let me bring my dog in there. But that's not usually the case. They usually don't allow pets in there. So that was nice of them. Though I'm pretty sure I could have had, you know, animal rights groups after them pretty quickly if they made my dog stay out in the cold. Hashtag Marine Atlantic. If you guys remember that episode as well. where I got extremely upset with Marine Atlantic, the ferry that takes traffic from the mainland of Canada to the island of Newfoundland. They don't allow you to take your dogs up into the cabin of the ship either. They force you to leave your dog down in the cold vehicle without any source of heat. Story for a different time. Anyways, what I'm saying with this is it's cold, I don't take chances. I'm not allowing this fuel to gel up. I just don't take chances once it gets below -30. I'd rather be safe than sorry. All right, we're gonna continue this vlog to our destination. We're here in Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. It's the next morning. Oh, let's go deliver this freight today. Oh, so we made it about, well, it's about 9 to 10 hours of drive here. We got another 4 hours, no, 2, 3 hours to go yet. Can't see, the sun is blocking my GPS. I don't know, let's get on the road. We don't want to be late. Must have slept on my shoulder wrong last night. I got a really sore shoulder. Seems every night I sleep on something wrong. Is that a sign of getting older? Am I getting to that point? As soon as Mr. Grain Man here gets out of our way, I'm gonna turn right westbound towards Alberta, because we're still in Saskatchewan here. Distributed evenly weight-wise on my trailer, which is fine. It was easier to tarp it this way. I have 10,000 more pounds on my trailer axles than I do on my truck axles. It makes for a very bumpy ride. I've had a very bumpy ride. Maybe that's why my shoulder's a little sore. I don't know. But I just called the customer to let him know, hey, I'm awake, I'm on the way, things are good. Apparently things aren't so good over there where they are. The Zoom boom that they were going to use to unload me broke down this morning, or wouldn't start, or is frozen. I don't know. But they got to bring in a mobile crane now to unload this stuff. And they're not going to be able to get the mobile crane there till 3 o'clock this afternoon. So it turns out I'm going to be a lot earlier than I needed to be, but it's better to be earlier than later. So I'm going to go to a truck stop in Lethbridge and phone them once I get there, and then just wait at the truck stop until they're ready at the site, so that I'm not in the way at their construction site there where they're building. And then mosey on over there to get unloaded. It'll take all day, I can guarantee it. It's too bad I didn't call them before I started my e-log, because I would have just stayed there and slept longer. Now the clock is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. And I've got to get back to Swift Current in Saskatchewan for tomorrow. Oh man, this is a bumpy ride. I think you see the camera just shaking away. Bumpy ride. It's amazing how just distributing the weight differently on the trailer can make such a rough ride. Just going through Medicine Hat, Alberta here, turning onto Crow's Nest Trail, which will take me down towards Lethbridge. I feel kind of goofy right now. Kind of silly. For my next reload at a Swift Current, I need risers. It's hard to explain, but on a step deck trailer, if you put risers on there, you can sort of put a flat piece across your entire trailer at the height of your step. It's supposed to pick up 2 of those on the way here. Whoops. I just sent them the message. I parked here and sent them the message saying, sorry, don't have the risers for this reload. I need a system for remembering things in the truck here, because, you know, you tell me 2 days in advance that, hey, I need to stop and pick up risers. You know, it takes me 2 days to get to the yard, and then I go home for a day or two for the weekend. And by the time I get going again, I should have a system in place to remember these things, and I didn't. I have to think of something, little notes or something that I can leave on my windshield. It's embarrassing when you forget something. You're told you need 2 risers, and I forget to pick them up. That's embarrassing. So they're talking with the shipper right now to see if it's possible and if it's allowed if we build our own risers. I can explain this all to you more at a later time, exactly what I'm talking about, but I mean, if there's no way of building the risers, either we're gonna have to buy new ones, which I'm sure they don't wanna do, they're pretty expensive, or get a different load and have someone else pick that load up. And that's just a big hassle for them, so I feel bad about that. Putting extra work on their plate today because I didn't have a system of remembering things. I'm a very forgetful person, and I know this. So we're gonna stop at Walmart at our first opportunity and find a way that we can post notes on the truck here. Maybe I'll get like a dry erase marker. You can write right on the window then. You know, in the corner of the window, you can write right on there, don't forget the risers. And then when you pick up the risers, you can just wipe off the dry erase marker with a paper towel, right? That's probably what I'll end up doing, just getting a couple of dry erase markers. I hate creating more work for others, like unnecessary work that could have been avoided on my part. Hate doing that. This guy's got a little bit of a wide load going on here. Can you imagine what kind of equipment those tires must be for? Man, I would love to drive whatever those tires go onto. It's gotta be one big dump truck. Can you imagine how expensive each tire must be? Just so you know, the tires on my truck, my steer tires, are about $900 each. My drive tires behind me on the back of my truck, those 8 tires, they're like $400 each. Wonder how much those tires are. They've got to be several $1,000s each. It's crazy. Well, we're gonna have to wait about 3 hours to get unloaded here in Lethbridge. And I can tell you that people aren't happy that I forgot those risers. So I've got to go and buy the lumber to build the riser now, and then build it. Good times, yeah, good times. But I'm gonna go buy it from Home Depot, and it's right beside Walmart here in Lethbridge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go buy those dry erase markers so that next time they tell me, hey, you're gonna need this for your next load, don't forget it. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna write it right on this window up here. Do not forget risers, right on the window. It'll stay there until I get the risers, and then once I have them on my trailer, I'll just take a paper towel, erase it, and that'll be that. I'm not gonna let this happen again. It's embarrassing. Here we are. We'll pick up our lumber.
Meters, turn left.
No thanks. Your work is complete, Google, thank you. So Walmart is off to the right over there. Home Depot's off to our left. Going to Home Depot first. Get our dunnage that we need and our lumber that we need, and then we'll strap it to the step. Then we'll mosey on over to Walmart. Hey, there's a Best Buy here too. Oh, I wish I could mosey my way over there too. That'd be nice. I could use a new camera. Unfortunately, today's probably not a good day to go on a spending spree for cameras. I'm just gonna go around the back here, then come around the other side of the building and park there. I'm not too sure where I'm gonna need to be. I think they bring the lumber out the front, right? Probably wheel it right to my truck. Fantastic, what a great day. This is still Monday's vlog though, so I guess we'll continue this tomorrow. I gotta leave some excitement for you tomorrow, right? Because for me, it's Tuesday already. Here at the Home Depot. Well, I guess I could get a crowbar while I'm here, maybe. I do need a new crowbar. And I broke my hammer the other day, too. Boy, it's just not been good for me. Find a place to park here, and I'll end off the vlog. Alright, so the hard part is apparently going to be finding a place to park here, because they have so much snow in their parking lot. Holy moly. Where's the trucker supposed to park? And they got all these curbs everywhere, making the parking lot completely not truck friendly, because you know they don't want trucks in here, but hey, I need lumber. I'm a customer. Are you gonna deny me the ability to spend my good money here with you? Just because I got a bigger vehicle than some? Alright, I'm gonna park right here. Right here. Oh, and Lowe's is across the street too. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh well. Home Depot it is. And then Walmart. So thanks for joining me today. A little bit of a disappointing end to the vlog for me here, as I've got to go and embarrassingly go and buy some dunnage and some lumber to build risers that I should have with me. So tomorrow we're going to be in a better mood when we start the vlog tomorrow. We're going to make it the best it can be, make the best of it. So I'll see you then. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it.